Mark, obviously, last Saturday's game was postponed against Crewe. How's that affected preparations and planning for this week?
Yeah, it hasn't affected it. It was a free week for us, so it was always going to be a Saturday to Saturday preparation. So it enabled us to have a weekend off really to freshen up. Obviously, we wouldn't have been at a train anyway. So yeah, it enabled us to freshen up and have a normal week's preparation for Saturday's game.
And how useful is that you've not had any distractions this week then going into what is, again, certainly that the fans will see as one of the biggest games of the season?
It's always good to have a week's prep, so you can hit it head on and get everything nailed down that you want to. Sometimes when there's a Tuesday game, it's an issue with the time. So no, it's been a good week, and I know it's the old cliche, but it's another game for me. It's the next game. It's 3 points, and looking forward to it.
Derbies, though, have a little bit more going on around them than other games. How do you advise the players to prepare for that element of it? Because it should be a great atmosphere and a pretty full house.
It's noise, really. It's all the other stuff is just noise. It's what the local derby and the fans, it ups the atmosphere. It makes the atmosphere a bit more spicy. But at 3 o'clock it is a pitch with 22 players and a referee on it. So it's the same as any other game. We have to deal with all the hoo-ha and all the noise. And once you do that, it's down to business.
And it's also two teams very well placed in the table. How exciting is that just to be going up against another one of the leading sides?
Good, yeah. I think it shows that both clubs are in a good place. They're both growing. They're both evolving. Two good football teams. So let's hope. We're hoping it's a good game. It's not just a typical blood and thunder derby. It's actually a good football game.
Yeah, you both want to play good football. They score a lot of goals at home. You don't concede many anywhere. Where does the contrast in styles come from for you?
I don't think either team sets out to say, right, we don't want to score many at home, but we're going to score all our goals away, and we're going to be really tight away from home, but we're going to try and concede loads of goals at home. And I'm sure Cheltenham would like to win more away games than they do. So it's just one of those things. It might change during the season. A reason for it, for us, maybe that teams come in and bank in at home and make it difficult for us. Fully respect that. Whereas away from home, they're duty bound to have a bit of a go at us. So that might have something to do with it. And Cheltenham play a little bit of a different system to us. They're very aggressive. They're a really good football team, and then they do get on the front foot at home. So let's just hope it's a good game.
Have you got to be wary to avoid a similar start to what you had at Exeter?
It's not ideal. The ideal scenario is you start on the front foot and you want to get the opposition on the back foot, and we didn't do that at Exeter. And I'm sure Cheltenham will be hoping to get on the front foot. They're at home. They're the one with a good home record. So it's you have to adapt to what the game throws up, and we have to adapt better than we did in the first 15 minutes against Exeter.
Their game was off at the weekend as well, presumably because of the distance involved. That hasn't affected your scouting on Cheltenham too much? No, we know all about Cheltenham. They'll know about us. They know how we play. We know how they play. I don't think there'll be any secrets on Saturday. I think we'll both try and pass the ball. We'll both go and get on the front foot and try and press. And it's got all the ingredients of a good team. It's of a good game. It's two good teams. It'll be a good atmosphere off the pitch, and let's hope it's playing a good spirit as well. Yeah, and there's a few former players on each club. Do you notice anything different about maybe the Carl Winchesters of this world this week in training?
No, none whatsoever. I think that evolves. Sometimes clubs swap players, and that adds to the extra spice. But it's just, again, is noise, and
The players know what's at stake. They're not silly. I won't have to fire the players up, if you like. They know what's at stake, and we'll be doing our best to get a positive result.
Injuries? How's the squad?
Nothing new from. I'd say we've had a 3 weeks, so there's nothing new.
And those who have been out of late, is there anyone who's back fit, back in training, maybe back in contention?
I'm trying to think who's been out, who's close. Matt Mills is back training.
Is that possibly too soon for him, or is that one that we'll have to wait and see?
Too soon.